One great feature of the human body is that we get a bodily response of thirst whenever our bodies need water. Of course, there are times when we need to hydrate more proactively, such as in hot weather, dry climates, or strenuous physical activity, but in many situations, our own thirst will move us to seek water when we need it. Both Jesus and the Samaritan woman are seeking to satisfy their thirst in our gospel reading today. The woman seeks to satisfy her thirst with natural water, water which she does not have, but which she can obtain from the well. Jesus seeks to satisfy a natural thirst, but when he asks the woman for a drink, he is asking in a much deeper way to satisfy his thirst for souls. He is seeking that relationship of love that each of us can have when we commit ourselves more completely to him. Jesus already has that relationship with many, many people, but he is not content to let anyone fall through the cracks. He thirsts for salvation. He thirsts for the salvation of that woman at the well, not simply to add one more person to the list, but rather because he sees her as a child of God and as someone needing God's friendship. At the same time, when Jesus asks the woman for a drink of water, he is also awakening a thirst within her. He is awakening a spiritual thirst, a thirst for God. When you get down to it, each of us has a spiritual thirst in addition to that physical thirst that occurs naturally. Now, of course, the physical thirst is not a bad thing. It helps us to make sure we drink enough water. But we also cannot ignore our spiritual thirst, a thirst that is satisfied only through our relationship with the Lord. Today, we celebrate the first of 3 scrutinies for our catechumens, those who will be baptized at the Easter Vigil. They are here because God has awakened a thirst in them, a thirst similar to the thirst that Jesus awoke in the Samaritan woman. These scrutinies over the next 3 weeks are an opportunity for us to pray for them, an opportunity for them to reflect on the great sacraments they will receive, and a reminder to all of us of just how important and life-changing baptism in Christ should be. How often are we like that woman at the well, needing to be reminded of our thirst for God? How often do we go looking for something of this world, only to find it, but also to realize that it doesn't completely satisfy that deeper thirst within us? We have a few weeks left between now and Easter. Let's use these weeks as our opportunity, first of all, to recognize our thirst for God, and second, to see how God can quench that thirst within us. During Lent especially, how might God be seeking to satisfy the spiritual thirst within us? Over the centuries, Christians have recognized Lent as a time to refocus our attention on that spiritual thirst through fasting, prayer, and almsgiving. How can each of us see in those activities our thirst for God, even as he continues in his thirst for souls?